sides to view. First, the advance warning sign on the approach to the crossroads. However, immediately after the crossroads sign, we have a further sign, which shows us that in fact it is not a true crossroads, but a staggered junction with attendant danger zones. First to the right, and yet unseen to the left. Here's a rider's eye view of the junction. You can see the cars emerging from the right, but as there is no view into the road on the left, our riding plans must take account of possible emerging traffic from the second junction. Let's have another look at the same junction, but this time from the bike, with a commentary given by an instructor.
Being prepared to give away, in the interest of safety, towards this heavier oncoming vehicle. Still no vehicles immediately behind me, coming out again towards the centre of the road for this left-hander, and the road continues round to the left. Just a little motorcyclist some way behind to the rear. The road continues round this left-hand bend. Up ahead we have an advance warning of a crossroads, and still got a little moped behind us. Up ahead we have a further sign which gives us the junction off to the right and the junction off to the left. Can see the entrance to the right, the lower gear, but I cannot see the junction to the left. Just holding my speed until I can see into this entrance. One vehicle merging from there, holding steady. The vehicle is now stopped. I can now accelerate through the junction. No vehicles behind me, increasing my speed as the road goes up and the views open up ahead. Continuing my speed, closing up on this slow moving.
Here we have another advance warning sign. The road narrows from both sides and single file traffic. We can see the sign, but what we cannot see is past the left-hand bend. It's reasonable to expect danger there, so let's go and have a look. Now you can see the value of reacting to signs. Others obviously haven't. Just look at those skid marks. The thinking rider will now have time to safely comply with the priority sign if necessary.
Travelling along a B-class rural type of road, so beware of agricultural vehicles, and notice the tyre marks down here. May well be some heavier vehicles in the area. No vehicles behind as the road continues down round to the right, so keeping on to the near side. Still no vehicles behind me. Limited view around this right-hander, so just decelerating, waiting for the view to open up. We have an advance warning of road narrows on both sides, single file traffic, and no view around this blind bend, so just hold the speed steady, wait until I get a view around this left-hander. I can see up to our priority sign with oncoming vehicles. There's no vehicles behind me. I can slow down on the engine, no need to brake, still no vehicles behind me. I'm waiting for this last car to clear, and I can gently accelerate through. One car coming, no problem, still no vehicles immediately behind. The road goes around to the right, so coming to the near side, no vehicles behind me. Now taking a line towards the centre of the road to open up the view around this left-hand bend. Now no vehicles behind, so I can come to the near side and open up the right hand.
Here's a double bend sign. First to the right, second to the left. But notice the first bend goes to the left. The trained rider would, however, after negotiating the first bend, be searching for the right-hand bend as shown on the sign. Now the right-hand bend can be seen, but the final left-hand bend is still hidden from view. Be prepared for a tighter, more dangerous bend.
Travelling on the narrow country lane, no vehicles behind me, one oncoming vehicle, junction to the left is clear, hazard lines now given away to centre lane markings. Road continues on straight, accelerating away and changing onto a higher gear. No vehicles behind me. We have an advance warning of a double bend, first to the right and then to the left. Hazard lines coming up, no vehicles behind me, but in fact the road goes round to the left. Engaging a lower gear, waiting for the first right-hander to come up, opposing vehicle, here comes the right-hand bend, no vehicles behind me, the road goes round to the right. Holding this near side lane, waiting for the left-hand bend to appear. Here it is, out to the centre of the road, but being prepared to give away in the interest of safety as the road continues round to the left. One opposing vehicle, no danger, no vehicles behind me, the road opening up ahead, light acceleration and changing into higher gear. Still no vehicles behind me, increasing my...